Hello. Are we live? That's your iPad. We muted that phone. Hello. Can you see me? We're having trouble with the phone.
This is way more enjoyable when it's not your show.
Yeah. This is, are we good, Joe? We think so.
No, you're wrong.
Could pay someone to wear those. That way they sense that a human's wearing them. It mutes the...
Yeah, just put it somewhere.
Happy Friday. Welcome to Boxed In with Eric and Jill.
Hi, everybody.
Hope you had a great week. We have a packed show tonight.
Lots of activity.
This show could last as long as 40 minutes. So let's get started. I want to introduce our special guest. Back for a second consecutive week, we have TV Zone Tom Corliss. Tom, thanks for joining us
If you
here
watch
in the kitchen.
any of this on the TV, I guess I'm from your TV.
Yeah.
Look, you're going to be on the TV right there.
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
You're on it. There might be a delay. We don't know. But Tom is here. Welcome back. It's good to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm just here for the cheese.
And we know the first thing that we do on this show is we unbox.
This is the house of cheese.
We unbox the bourbon, and by unbox we take it out of the bag. It's in. Jill, you want to do the honors?
Ooh.
Show the people at home what we have tonight.
Oh,
It has a paper bag,
there's
so
a
you know it's
second
fancy.
layer. Booze in a paper bag, everybody.
Booze in a paper bag.
Classy.
That's how it's done here in Florida. Ooh, look at this. We
Ladies
have
and gentlemen, this is exciting.
Buffalo Trace. We got a bottle of Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace.
So, those that don't know, Buffalo Trace is a distillery in Kentucky. That's where they make Blanton's. That's where they make E.H. Taylor. It's where they make Stag. They make Eagle Rare. They make a lot of really good stuff there. It's always a little bit harder to find. It's not necessarily an expensive bourbon, but it is more difficult to find bourbon. This one is, how many proof is this? It is 45% alcohol. Not too bad.
So 90 proof.
Not too bad.
Which is
90 proof.
not as much as the 115 proof Old Forester we had last week.
Right.
Steve Mermelstein would like to know if Tom remembers filming the Figment Ride skit.
Yes.
Hold on. Talk to the people while I handle opening this.
I do remember filming the skit, and if you didn't watch News Tonight this week, you should. Because it was, I think it was a very good episode. That's what the people are saying. All 12 of them are saying it.
How were the donuts?
We found out Everglazed is way better than Voodoo.
Yes, I knew it.
That was the verdict. Although we didn't have the Memphis Mafia, which is the best thing at Voodoo.
But there's no comparable donut.
No, and that's the thing, right? So, but the one Voodoo donut, that one was the old fashioned, which I think is very good. That and the fritter you can't go wrong with.
All right, pour you a little drink. You can start. We do it on the rocks, sometimes with 2 rocks just for fun.
I'm never gonna have a donut again, by the way.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll give you bourbon instead.
Sometimes, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing to develop a food aversion.
Yeah.
This one.
We actually went to Everglazed last night because we got to Gideon's at 7:30, and the virtual queue was already closed for the night because there were more people than they could accommodate before they closed at 9 p.m.
Here you are.
Thank you, sir.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
Toast to what are we going to do tonight?
To a blue monorail.
You're on the hunt for a blue
Is that
monorail.
a code?
No, that's what you're missing.
My suggested
Your
title
transfer.
for this
I
stream.
know, it's a joke.
My suggested title for this stream was The Hunt for the Blue Monorail.
What is the actual name of it?
It is called, I don't know.
Baking,
Something about
boxes.
Bourbon, boxes, and
Boxes, bourbon, and bacon.
Boxes, bourbon, and baking. So our other special guest, who will be behind the camera tonight,
Bill Bourbon.
not in front of the camera, will be our very own cookie boss. She's known for her cookies, and she's going to help us make one of her special recipes. The ingredients are in the description of this video, and later I'll put a link to the actual recipe. This is not her own recipe; it's just something that we like around here. We find that it tastes pretty good.
Buffalo Trace has me.
I'll tell you now.
Also,
These cookies we're going to make. They're called salted caramel crunch.
Yes.
Salted caramel crunch cookies. They are not known for their beauty. They're known for their taste. So if you're looking for these beautiful cookies that look like a piece of art, that don't taste good, go to Amaret's. Otherwise, come here for us for stuff that's ugly and tastes good.
WDWNT brings you the substance.
We-
Not
we-
necessarily the looks, but the
Monorails
substance.
doesn't have cookies.
No, they have cakes. Okay, I don't know.
We have chosen this
Cookies
as our
don't, but
first
they have-
recipe.
I've had a cookie though.
Yeah, we've chosen this as our first recipe because it's a very forgiving recipe. You can over and under add ingredients and
Right.
they're still edible.
Just put a lot of butter, eggs,
Very forgiving.
caramel,
Butter,
and
eggs,
toffee.
She has very little baking experience.
All right, so we're gonna move over to this camera, and Lee is gonna tell us what to do.
Well, you gotta start with your ingredient list.
Okay, here are the ingredients we have. You want to do them in order? Here, you do it. You tell
Wait,
us.
is there a camera? Oh, we have an ingredient camera. Oh
Yeah,
my
we have
lord.
we have
Okay.
a baking camera.
So we have 2 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour,
Okay.
and then this is actually a mixture of 2 ingredients. We've got 3/4 cup brown sugar and a 1/2 cup regular white sugar. Then we've got a teaspoon of baking soda, a tablespoon of cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. It's 3/4 cup, so a stick and a half of melted butter. You want to melt it and let it cool. 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, then 1 cup of toffee bits or Heath brickle, and 1 cup of chopped pecans, and then 1 cup of, the recipe calls for, this is Kraft caramels cut into fourths, but as a user hack, if you're familiar, Kraft also makes a caramel bit, like they're made up into pre-made little bites.
Inferior.
Eric considers them inferior. I think it's just because they're smaller, but they're a lot easier than cutting these up into fourths. A cup of each of those.
We could probably move the main camera over here.
Oh, and then you also need flaked. This happens to be kosher. You can do flaked sea salt or anything that's got large flakes. You could get by with regular table salt, but you might oversalt your cookies.
Yeah, I'm going to move the main camera, and then go ahead and continue on this
Heath Brickle was my favorite NASCAR driver.
one.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to whisk together your flour and your sugars.
I feel like the boys are going to step back and let me take the lead on
No,
Then your cornstarch, salt,
all your
and
dries.
yeah, all your dries. You're going to put all your dries together.
everything. Can we just dump it all at once?
No,
Like
only
Pete
the
drinks?
dry. Only the dries first.
Okay.
Put your dries in.
Is this a dry?
That's a dry, and the
Okay.
cinnamon's a dry. There you go. And then you can, it says to whisk them, but a spoon works fine. You just want to get those all incorporated.
Clean up as you go. That's the only cooking tip I know.
As Jill diligently mixes the ingredients.
Is there any folding in that we'll be doing?
We do not fold today. We know that you do not know how to fold in the cheese. Anybody who watches my favorite TV show knows how to fold in the cheese.
What's your favorite TV show?
I cannot say it. I do not believe. I will spell it.
It involves a creek.
SCHITT. That
Oh,
creek.
yeah.
A creek. It's a creek
I don't know
show.
if I'm allowed to say that. or
I've
not.
seen some of their other work. It's called Canada Far and Wide.
Starring
Not my
favorite
favorite
celebrities from Canada far and wide. Okay.
Okay,
I think
so
we are-
that's probably blended enough that now you can mix in your melted butter. Remember, you want to let it cool down. You're going to want to scrape the bowl with the rubber spatula to get all the goodies out of
Get
there. 'cause
all
the-
the butter.
yeah, because the butter sometimes separates.
Scrape the goodies, ladies and gentlemen. Cookie Boss tip number 1.
Is that good, Cookie Boss? Am I
That's
doing
good.
it right?
You-
There's sugar?
that's wonderful.
Okay.
That's wonderful. You want to leave that rubber spatula available though.
We will leave
And
it
then
right.
as soon as that's incorporated, then you mix in your other wet ingredients, your vanilla and your eggs. Oh, did I mention the? I think I mentioned the eggs. Be aggressive with your stirring, Jill.
Be aggressive.
Be
Aggressive.
You may see right behind us, there's a pretty expensive mixer. Why do we have an expensive mixer if we have to do this by hand?
Well, that's why we chose this recipe, because it doesn't involve a mixer.
But why don't you choose recipes that do involve a mixer? Doesn't that make it
Your
easier?
mixer's just for show. It's too pretty.
Does it actually work?
That
It's a
mixer works
status
very
symbol.
well, thank you. And it has many attachments. I can make pasta. I can grind meat. I can slice vegetables.
Mix paint for the rumpus room.
I can.
All right. You want to switch out? You
Okay.
want to switch out? Or are you getting tired, Jill?
Now, once you've done that, then you can go ahead and fold in. It does say fold in the 3 other
You
ingredients.
just fold it in.
You just fold it in. How do you fold it in? Do you fold it in half?
More coming. Ready?
Heath Brickle.
Heath Brickle.
Rickle.
Yeehaw!
He
I've
won
never heard
three.
that term.
He won 3 Sprint Cups back in the early 2000s.
Heath Brickle.
Now's when it gets hard to stir.
Here, Why don't
Sibaco.
Jill? You're doing too much work. Why don't you let Tom? Here, Tom. No, Tom doesn't want to. I'll help.
Jill, you're doing too much work. Let's get Chow in here.
I've worked since 7:50 this morning. I'm good. Thank you.
The payoff is worth it, Tom.
I'm sure it is, but you can do it.
You are very capable.
All right, is it well folded?
If you feel
in?
like it is well folded,
I don't think that caramel's mixed in.
Okay.
I'm
It's like a
questioning.
clump.
I-
I'm not making a joke. Like I saw like 8 pieces like in one clump. I'm like, it's probably gotta be
Scoop.
spread out.
I feel like
right?
you've got. Yeah, there you go. You've probably got
There's a
some.
lot of pressure. There's at
Lot
least
of
a dozen
weight.
people watching.
Yeah.
Surely
You
some
just fold
people
it
that
in,
actually
Aaron.
know how to cook critiquing me.
You just fold it in.
Let's just fold it in. All right.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
86 people watching.
Okay.
Very exciting.
All right. I
How
feel
many
like
people are
that's
watching?
probably
86.
mixed
Oh,
enough.
cool. Smash that like button if you
Eating
would.
a Spencer food review.
Okay.
Now, for those watching and interested, this cookie recipe, much more so than most, it is essential that you use either a very non-stick pan or parchment paper.
We may have run out of parchment paper.
We're trying both options.
Yeah, so we're going to do the first batch on a truly non-stick pan. It is
Is this
easiest.
in view of the camera? Here, I need to. There we go.
It is easiest when baking cookies for uniform shape and size to use a scoop.
Scoop. There it is. All right.
Are we on the Spider-Man ride?
All right. Am I ready?
Oh, they're asking about White Claws and Pete magically appearing. Nope,
No, I haven't talked to Pete today.
nope.
Pete's probably on some Caribbean.
Yeah,
island
go
right
for it.
now.
Okay.
probably is.
Scoop.
Yeah,
And
scoopy scoop.
These are messy. You can make your scoop as round as you want to, but this thing's going to turn out messy, I promise.
Yeah, you want to make sure if you're
I've
making
seen
these,
it done by a professional.
you leave plenty of space between them because they spread out a lot. These are not cookies that will stay small and puffy. These are cookies that will completely melt.
These have a little.
In case you don't know, there's a lot of caramel in these cookies. And when you heat caramel, it turns to liquid.
Yes.
I'm going to just say yeah, because obviously I know what I'm doing.
These have to cool almost all the way before you try to take them off of the pan, even before you put them on a cooling rack.
I did wash my hands a couple times, so and that was about 4 hours ago, but I did wash my hands today.
It's cookies among friends.
Let's take a moment.
Yes, baking is.
Time consuming. Actually,
These are the sacrifices that Lee makes for us most Thursday nights.
yeah.
It's much easier to just get in a 12-hour virtual queue and wait.
Because at least while you're in the virtual queue, you can go do other things.
Yeah. And in the end, you're not working on it.
You go home and take a nap.
Okay.
Have we preheated the oven? What are our
The
instructions?
oven is indeed preheated for 350 degrees.
Okay, 350. Here we go.
375.
Jill, you want to do the next sheet? I'll put these out.
Grandma's got 550 points.
Wow, 550 points.
Oven temperature set to 5.
All right.
Alright.
How long do we put this in?
9 minutes.
Okay, how do I do that?
I would just not do that. I will set my
Tell me
timer
of
on
the 9 minutes.
All right,
Yeah.
chat. Tell us when it's been 9
Yeah.
minutes.
I will
Chad
set.
is actually Chad is an excellent timer, as we learned at the Magic Kingdom the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Chad will time how long the actual queue wait is for Splash Mountain for you when
That
it's
is
a
true.
35-minute posted wait. I feel like I might be making
Alexa,
this too small.
set a timer for 9 minutes. So for those of you watching, it's gonna depend on how your oven cooks. You want these to be almost undercooked. The edge of them should start to turn a little bit golden brown, but you don't want them to look like they're cooked all the way through.
Right. Obviously, because I'm someone who knows these things.
So the key to these cookies is when they are done, the first thing you want to do when you pull them out of the oven, that's when the salt comes into play. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta put the salt on.
Yeah.
You can't eat
so
them when they come out of the oven because the molten caramel
Yeah.
will.
the
Will
molten
ruin
caramel
your
will
mouth.
ruin your entire mouth. Yeah.
Perfect.
But once you pull the pan out, I assume we'll show you, but I don't know how. They may move to other things and forget about the cookies.
We have other things to do tonight. This
We
is
have
not just a cookie.
flaked
episode.
salt that you will sprinkle on the
I know.
cookies when they come out of the oven and wait on them to cool. And then you end up with,
Don't show them yet.
oh, we're not showing them yet. but-
We did
They're
already
still
make
baking.
some cookies,
Spoiler.
just like the pros.
So
We already have some.
do we tell them the whole process that we're comparing ourselves?
Are we comparing ourselves to the Cookie Boss?
Oh, yours are much more well shaped than
Didn't
mine
we-
were. I was in a hurry.
Didn't we do most of these earlier?
You did. I only did the first couple, and then Eric did the rest.
It's kind of a mad scramble on Fridays to bring this magic to you at home. Okay, so this one's ready for the oven.
This one's
Yep.
ready.
Do we have another cookie sheet? Baking sheet.
We do.
Oh, is it one in here?
No, hold on, and I'll bring in this other pan.
We'll go and wait.
All right. So while we wait, no, we can. Oh, yeah, it's here. I mean, give us just a second. We'll be ready to use it. She's unplating these onto a cooling rack.
Everybody's like, "What's happening? I can't see."
It's a secret.
We do magic. You would have known that because there used to be a studio here where they taught people how they made films.
Wait, what?
It was a theme park where they taught people how
Oh.
movie magic was made.
What do you mean, like in this kitchen?
No,
I
no,
did too.
I don't know what they did in this
Around
kitchen.
or which
I mean, this
all-
kitchen, I don't think anything happened in this kitchen before.
This is where they filmed Star Search, right here in this kitchen.
Tom, they're concerned you might not be able to eat any cookies after last night.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate concern.
All power.
I thought we were baking after.
Well, while they're baking, we can maybe do some other
do the
stuff. We
unboxing.
have other things we can do while these things are baking.
This is a show about boxes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a show about boxes and baking and other things that start with B.
Boxed in with Eric Morton.
And Jill Diffendahl and Tom Corliss.
This is riveting.
This is riveting television. Suspenseful.
You gotta eat 10 donuts. That's what the people.
That's what the
10
people want.
donuts. That keeps him captivated.
I don't know how you woke up this morning.
Me neither.
Did you get sick? Did you
No,
feel? Did you feel
I didn't
ill?
feel good after eating them, but I felt fine before I went to bed.
And was the best one really? In retrospect, I know you scored it as the highest. Was the cinnamon toast crunch the best one? Yeah, it was the best one.
Aw.
It's a,
See, you had to eat it. You had to eat it last night.
and I didn't eat it till this morning.
The
you
cereal
got
is
cereal
not
gets stale
well.
fast in
You
Florida.
can't leave.
Yeah.
The Fruity Pebbles is the same way. You have to eat it day out. You can't eat it.
Oh, we measured this out. Good. Look at
That's
this.
right.
We just enough for this last cookie.
So she's the cookie ball.
That
Here's the cookie
is
balls.
amazing. Look at that.
That is beautiful work, Jill. I'm fired. Jill's hired.
Yep.
That's how we do it here. So I'll take this
Okay.
away, and we
Yep.
will.
Bam.
Wait to put this in the
Wait,
oven.
that's a
We'll let Jill wash her hands.
I'm going to move this
You're gonna
camera
wash the cookie.
back across the kitchen.
I talked about myself.
Sorry, it's going to move for a moment. And we're going to do some unboxing.
It is time.
Boxed in.
The time for unboxing has come.
The time for unboxing has arrived. I don't know how we want to do it. Do we want to show? No, we can just do it normally. All right. So where do we want to start with unboxing tonight? What else? Is this all we have? This is all we have. We already did bourbon.
No, we have the
Yeah, where we left off. When we left off, Tom was missing were you missing one monorail? No, you were missing. He was missing.
I had no
As of-
more.
He had no monorails last week.
Last Friday. When you last left us last Friday. Tom had all the transportation.
It's like a WandaVision recap. I'm more
Except
confused
the
than when I
monorail.
pressed play.
Yeah. So he didn't have any monorails, and if you watched our live stream on Saturday, Jill found some monorails for him at the Animal Kingdom. You want to show those, Jill? Right here.
So if you watched our live stream, we found 2 monorails at Animal Kingdom. Tom, I present you with a red monorail,
The red monorail.
and I present you with the Disneyland monorail.
They're both red.
So
Don't be like that.
Tom is still missing the blue monorail. But what we have right here is 3 more transportation wishables, which I'm reasonably certain are all monorails.
Jill thinks they're all monorails. I can't actually see what's showing on this thing. Go ahead, continue. I have this camera. I'll just stay behind this camera.
We're learning how to stream.
Oh no, I see it. Kevin, thank you. Kevin showed it. It wasn't showing up for me.
Am I good to open them?
Yeah, you're good to open them. Ah, another red monorail. We don't want that. To the prize wall, is that what happens? Does it go to the prize wall? If you're not a WIGS member, the prize wall is...
We need like a little like swirling graphic. That's
yeah.
Like,
Oh, another Disneyland monorail. Oh boy. This is getting intense. We need one blue. What do you think? What do you think?
I didn't open it right because I tried to do cornet.
Trying to be cute. Oh, we got it! The blue monorail. This set is complete.
the Cornac touch. Take the blue
The
monorail.
Cornac touch.
There they are. My children.
How close are we to this, like, 9 minute, 8 minute? What was this?
We can't be that far.
Yeah. All right, and then what else do we have? Did you see?
Entertain the people.
Hey, Kevin, why don't you take us away for a moment? Can we? We have the capability to do commercials now. We got fancy in this kitchen. This isn't any old kitchen. This is a bougie kitchen. I don't think Kevin's playing. Here we go. In Frontierland, there's a mountain, and it's full of racist animals. Now here lately, there's been some shouting. It's getting problematic, oh. Demeaning accents, they always spraying. Start in the daytime, go all through the night. It's gotta go, this ride ain't staying. Let's sell some merch, then go risking us a ride. Grab some decals, come on round. We'll use projectors to keep costs down. Got us a princess from a mountainous town. Welcome to Mount Orleans. We make magic, both good and bad. French Quarter Falls gon' make Tom Corliss mad. We about to patronize you all pretty bad when you come to Mount Orleans. Bourbon Street to party and revel, and then a drop for the young daredevil. Got us a mountain that's below sea level. Check it out, Mount Orleans. Frontierland all around us. It goes billing those bears that sing. Rich people, poor people, but preferably the rich ones. Come check out Disney's Mount Orleans. That one's a real banger. That was a big hit. Topped the charts. Actually, I don't even know if we're back. Are we back? All right, yeah, that was a real banger, top of the charts. Really drove people mad. We're back. We actually, the timer did go off while we were listening to that and dancing and stuff. I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna put the salt on. Is that right? Is that what's next?
Yeah.
All right.
Just sprinkle.
Is that too much?
No, that's perfect.
It is salted caramel. Right?
Yeah. You can put more or less as you please, but that's about right.
So you can see how much they
Exactly.
spread out.
Yeah.
And then these are what they. Can we show these? These are the ones that we already prepared ahead of time. I think ours might be more beautiful than
They
mine.
might be. They might be. I mean, you made these too.
Tom, I know
I'm pretty sure you're sleeping on the sofa.
Tom, I know you worked really hard today. You were up late last night. But if it's not too much effort, could you try one of these cookies to make sure?
Oh, man.
Here, let's. Yeah, Joe, can you get him?
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, go ahead and
Review,
try.
a cookie
Yeah,
review.
do a cookie review. We know they're not pretty, right? You eat with your eyes and all that BS.
Choose one that's at least semicircular.
No, I like this one with like the
Oh, the caramel is like oozing out of the corner.
It's very nice.
Oh yeah, this is very nice.
Very nice.
Is that one very salty?
Yeah.
Is a lot of salt good?
Is a lot of salt bad?
Okay.
Ever? I'm not one of those monsters that have McDonald's French fries without salt on them.
What's
That's
the
insane.
point?
Who would do that?
Another hit by the cookie balls.
You
Very
made
good.
them. I stood in the back and watched.
She was just the boss.
I just pre-measured everything for you. It's like one of those
Joe, would
kids.
you like to try one?
It's like one of those kits that you order at your at-home dinners. Everything just shows up pre-measured.
You just have to chop it.
Hello, cookies.
They're not pretty,
No.
but they're tasty.
My work here is done. Oh, Kevin wants to know what the 1 to 7 rating is.
On these?
Oh, these
Oh,
are
like
these are
the-
born at 7 and stayed there, I think.
The
You
vanilla.
might be a little bit partial.
6.5.
They're chewy.
They're very good.
They're a chewy cookie.
If you're worried about losing your fillings, these are not the cookies for you.
They're not those peanut butter things.
No.
Those peanut butter things are a 7.
Oh, Tom says your peanut butter stuff is.
Oh,
And also the orange and lime cookies.
Yeah, the orange creamsicle cookies.
Also,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, those
We'll
are.
make those next time.
All
I
right,
mean, I still love these.
we have more to do over here across the kitchen.
What?
So-
What could you possibly have to do?
I don't know what camera we're on at this point.
On this one.
We're on this one. So Jill picked up a Star Wars
It was a gift.
microfighter. That is Kylo Ren and his microfighter. We're going to try to put this together while these cookies are baking. We did put more the rest of the cookies in the oven. Yes.
Can I interrupt with?
Yeah.
I need to give props to the owner of the recipe. It did originally come from Dixie Crystal.
I will post the recipe.
Okay,
in
just
the
making
description.
sure I don't.
We're going to post that recipe in the description.
I made that or anything.
All right.
Am I allowed to just? I don't want to unbox it like a raccoon or something. You know, like.
It's usually like a
technique.
thumb punch.
There's a thumb punch to show you exactly how to unbox. For the unboxing novice.
Well, I don't know because I found out that I don't know how to do unboxing videos because people are like, "Where's the?" Those are usually like high production value. People make millions of dollars unboxing. I was like, "Oh, I just thought we just do it live, drink bourbon, and open things up." And they're like, "No."
We have a
Oh.
baggie of little
Wait,
pieces.
I'm out. Way too many small
We have
parts.
a baggie of big pieces. And then we have our Lego instruction manual. So, I feel like we probably start with the big pieces.
I'm gonna need that bottle over there.
Oh no. Step 1 is to assemble your Kylo Ren. Yes.
He has a broken man.
Have no fear, I will put him back together.
That's what they
I
all
can fix
say.
it.
They all say it, they just make it worse.
Truth and truth. got
Yeah, but like mine's
angry and then really angry. He's got two faces. There's angry,
Don't we all?
super angry.
Emo Kylo Ren. Two faces.
But then,
Did he
of
used to
course,
work here?
he's got a helmet.
There's a WIGS member.
Ouch.
And he's got his light. So here's the blade to his lightsaber, and it's also which one is the hilt of the lightsaber? That's in the little pieces bag. There are so many pieces.
When did Lego get so religious?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. It's my obligatory Monty Python reference from the live stream.
But too much Monty Python this week.
Our Kylo has been assembled. That is 4 out of the 72 pieces.
Is it 72 pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be our longest show ever for sure.
All right.
By about 72 pieces.
72 pieces, I think, is also how many cookies were made.
Oh my goodness. So many cookies. Great.
This is why we never eat real food on Friday.
Because we just eat
Have cheese
snacks.
and cookies.
Cheese and cookies.
Yeah, if you're in the Orlando area and you smell cookies, go ahead and just follow your nose, knock on the door. We got
Follow
plenty.
your nose.
There might be a virtual queue by the time you get here.
That would be fantastic. Great. I feel like we should count the number of pieces as we
Did
get
we,
closer and closer.
Mark the time when we put those cookies
I put it on my phone.
There's 72 pieces there. It doesn't even look like 70.
I know, right?
Sean Harris says since you assembled Kylo Ren first, you can just use the Force to assemble the rest of it.
Yeah, that's true. If you weren't so
I don't know
evil.
how many you put together.
He has a bad attitude,
Well,
though.
he's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, still.
If you're just joining us, please smash that like button. If you want to learn more about becoming a WIGS member, you heard us talk about the WIGS. WIGS in the chat, let us know. You can go to patreon.com/WDWNT to learn more. Or just go get your news at WDWNT.com every day. We appreciate that. Of course, we're trying to build our subscriber base to this channel and our other. So our main channel, WDWNT, and this one, WDWNT.TV. Check it out. Also, check out the Carousel of Products, your #1 shopping destination for clever t-shirts, magnets, pins, hats, and more.
Our third cast member pantry benefit shirt drops on Tuesday at noon.
Is it red? That's right. It's
The
red.
red one. It's
Yeah.
the studios one, yeah.
So we've had 2, our third.
Blue, gray, and red.
And,
those are park colors.
All the profits,
Yeah, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, now we're on the Hollywood Studio.
all the profits from these shirts go to the cast member pantry.
Yeah.
So we're still supporting cast members. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of cast members and legacy cast members who are in need of the cast member pantry, and we're here for them. So please support them.
And
Let it
then
go off my personal
Thursday,
part.
we're releasing our California Adventure 20th anniversary stuff.
That's true. So there's all kinds of stuff to plug while we're putting Legos together.
It's a good time to plug things.
It's also a good time to discuss interesting things that happened in the park today. Like, for example, the removal of all of the animatronics from Grand Fiesta Tour.
Yeah.
Now they're Mickey's Birthday Land backdrop. So that's
I don't know whose phone that is.
The cookies.
Is it? Oh, it's time for the cookies. That's the cookie alarm. Cookie alarm. Cookie alarm.
Bing, 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 bing.
I feel like I'm in some sort of like beat the clock scenario.
You're only 400 times slower than the kid in the commercial.
One of these cookies, Jill. Look at this. I just have to
Now,
show
those
this.
look completely
Whoa.
different.
One of these cookies just didn't get anything.
That was the last one.
Yeah, that's the one where we were.
Are they burnt?
I
Nope.
feel like they might be a little undercooked, to be
That's-
honest.
yeah,
Oh, no,
look-
under
They'll keep
cookies
cooking.
good.
They'll keep cooking.
Yeah, as long as the. Oh,
I gotta get the other one.
Undercooked is
there it
good.
is. Probably going.
Once they're down,
Leave it in.
they might
These are
be a
actually
little
a little
undercooked.
Should I throw it back in?
Yeah, I should have got another minute or two.
Thanks, Matt Richmond. There was
Super
Buffalo
chat.
Trace and Star Wars Legos, even if it's a sequel trilogy. Thanks for the stream and all the great content. You are so welcome, and thank you, Matt.
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
2 more minutes. All right.
I I hope it's cookie o'clock.
Like a pro.
Cardboard caviar. So I actually went on Grand Fiesta tour today. Juicy said cardboard caviars, and it is pretty disheartening. Let me tell you. Eric, maybe we can.
I will take them all to see it tomorrow if
Is
you.
our camera angle good here?
Which one? Yeah, you have two cameras. You have.
Now that ride matches the rest of it.
Yeah, I will be live streaming from Epcot tomorrow, and we might get a chance to check out the Grand Fiesta tour. I'll start live streaming at 11 a.m.
That is not the right piece.
Uh-oh.
That's the right piece. He's got a little control panel. Look, this is super cool. There's a little control panel for his
Oh, like on the Rainforest Cafe.
I want to go to the opening of that store more than anything. I swear.
It does look awful.
Yeah,
The satellite dish is slapped on
I
it.
just want to walk past the Imagineers as they open the door. I just want to be like, I'm here.
It's me.
I'm here for this moment. That and Cars Route 66 road trip in Paris. The two things I'm living for this year.
For all the wrong reasons.
Well, yeah, they just look so bad. Like how did they even happen? And I want to see them.
Hotel New York.
That's not that bad. That hotel was kind of rough. I get it.
All right. This ship is starting to take shape. We've got a good section of the main body going on
If
here.
this was a construction project, we would have been up to our 9th post about it.
Mm-hmm.
With this property.
Okay, we need this piece. And these guys.
Jordan says I need to know if TikTok is telling the truth. I don't even know what Jordan's talking about.
Oh, I think he's talking about Sunny Eclipse.
Is Sunny missing?
Is he?
That's a pretty common occurrence, but usually it's because like there's some event.
Is he moving to
Some
Mexico?
kids band or something.
He's going to be Donald.
¿Dónde está Donald?
Donde está Sonny?
All right. Do you think it's okay to take those cookies back out of the
As
oven?
long as the edge of them looks at least a little bit brown.
Yeah, maybe. Some of them are a little watery still.
Yeah, we'll leave them in there for another 20 minutes or so.
No.
We'll take them out when Jill finishes this label.
So much pressure.
Oh, who will finish first, the cookies or Jill?
So much pressure. This is what a weird piece. It looks like they just like cut it and like they
The angle piece, that's always been a thing. Especially with like these Star Wars Starfighter things.
Yeah.
All the fronts of the ships are those angle pieces.
100 people watching.
Well,
They
yeah.
have-
100 people watching.
They have to be done.
What? They have to be done? Okay. And just something to celebrate, the Universal Parks News Today channel hit 3,000 subscribers yesterday.
Hooray.
I don't know how many we have on this channel now. I'm sure
A
Kevin
little
will.
less than that.
A little less than that.
It's close to 2,500, I think.
But in fairness, this channel does not have Super Nintendo World merchandise.
That is
No.
true.
Don't forget the salt. Are those done? Those are probably more done than the other ones.
Yeah, but I can't really get. They're like
Tray, no, the bottom tray comes out.
Alright. What do you know? They thought of everything.
This fancy kitchen.
What will they think of next? We got a whole new century waiting out there. And maybe sometime in the next century, Eric will learn that the tray pulls out.
I know other things that should have pulled out.
Oh.
I'm just going to sit here and fill my Lego. I have no idea if I assembled that properly.
I feel like you might be using a little
That
more
one got a
salt.
little too salty.
Well, a little
This
bit
particular
of
cookie is
salt.
particularly salty.
Yeah, that particular cookie is extra salty.
I'm gonna adjust this.
That cookie spent 13
No,
years
you
as a
can't do
blogger.
that. Just let it go.
So we're coming along.
Only 30 pieces to go.
We probably should have unboxed the bourbon during this part of the show.
Or you can just pour more.
No, it's more tolerable now that we've had like a glass and a half.
Okay. Is there a way to turn this off?
Bourbon makes everything more tolerable.
Yeah, but just keep
How do you turn the oven off?
the button that's on the left.
The one that says upper?
Yeah,
I'm
just
Tom
keep
Carlson.
hitting
The
it.
only way
Yeah,
I ride
one more.
Runaway
There you
Railway
go. There you go.
He's
is with Buffalo Trace. I drink the whole bottle, and then
I can stand it.
it's time that we're enter a world where mouse rules apply.
Then it feels like the whole entire ride is Daisy teaching you to Congo.
Buffalo Trace, available at Dahlia.
To Congo?
Congo.
Too much Jungle Cruise news this week.
We have enough food for 20 people.
Another super chat.
All right.
Kelly Waldron says, "Go Joe, go."
Thank you, Kelly.
Go what?
We should
$5.
have had them
Go, Joe, go.
We should have had them
We're
time
getting
how
there.
long it takes me to build.
Oh, we know.
Legos.
Well, so far it's been 18 minutes, I think.
No,
Nine
not
minutes.
Kylo Ren.
9 minutes.
Yeah, 9 minutes. Maybe a little more. Might feel like 18.
Hurry up, Jill. Kylo Ren has places to go, people to see.
He's
Busy
got a
man.
reservation at Sanaa.
I'm jealous. I'm Tom Carlson. It's been 3 weeks since my last Sanaa.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Friends of Tom C.
It's time to go back. It's been too long. I feel bad after eating 10 donuts, though, that the next day I can't have bread served.
Just say no to carbs.
It's too glutinous of a week.
Go, Chuck. Oh, she's so close.
I'm getting there.
Then she has to put all the little pieces on.
Yeah, I have this pile.
I like that he has his lightsaber just like we have on News Tonight when B-Mode Kylo Ren is in his spaceship with his lightsaber off.
Remember when he couldn't cut the birthday cake?
Yeah,
I've heard that guy's a moron.
He offered bananas for.
He did get free banana. He
He
gave out
gave
free
me a
banana.
banana in the queue before.
Somebody's asking if Joe has a boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it your brother?
No. The WIGS think it's my brother.
Well, according to Jill's Facebook, it says it's complicated. So.
Okay. We're getting close. What does this mean? What does this mean?
Here, show the camera.
Watch your eye.
What does this mean?
Don't put Legos in your eye.
What is this warning that didn't come until like 3/4 of the way through the build?
What is that? Hold
There's
on.
two things.
Hold it lower.
Does anyone in chat know?
There's 2 things I can't stand. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and Dutch instruction.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like
Let me see.
it's like the
What is this? What
the
is
windshield
that?
will not protect you from a projectile. I probably don't stick these little pieces.
Oh, you don't point it at someone's eye because that's the cannon. Watch,
Oh,
give me.
this little guy?
Oh, it shoots. It's functional.
If you put,
No.
oh, I assure you that this is
Wait.
quite operation.
Disney made functional cannons in a Star Wars production.
If you put the, I don't even know if I'm on camera now. If you put that in,
Yeah,
you
you
can
are.
then
Ow! What are you
Yeah.
doing? Wow!
they fire. Yeah.
Call
that's
me
what it-
Imagineers. We found a way to make cannons work.
Don't point it at your
We
eye.
are now replacing Rise of the
These
Resistance.
cannons are in A mode.
This is, yeah.
Do you own Star Wars Legos? It's a pretty common Star Wars Lego thing.
This is the first Lego set I've put
Oh.
together in like 20 years.
Okay. I probably only know because I bought the Galaxy's Edge one,
I realized
the,
I put this together a little bit backwards.
resistance ship thing. That was probably my first Lego in quite a while.
Ooh, that's a good Lego.
It's a ride pre-show Lego. I mean, I had to own it. Otherwise, I didn't buy the castle. I didn't buy the train. I probably should.
They're a little. They seem a little much.
Price-wise or building-wise?
Both.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I don't know. I used to spend a heck of a lot of time with Legos when I was a kid. Jason and I used to build Legos all the time.
Did you really?
Mhm.
I was too impatient for that. I'd start and then throw them down in the car.
I grew up with Playmobil. I didn't have Lego until I was like 12 or 13.
now-
Did you grow up in like Denmark?
Playmobil was like Lego for the rich. It's mostly pre-assembled.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 4 pieces.
Good job, Tom. You're so smart.
They were hard to find. You could get them at like FAO Schwartz in New York.
I mean, that's where I got them. That's where we were.
Did you dance on the piano like a rich kid?
You know, anyone could go in FAO Schwartz, right?
Yeah. Not now.
No. I mean, they were owned by Toys R Us for a while. Now they're like their own thing.
Is it done? What's the problem?
This is
it airworthy?
This is a cool
Space
bat wing we've built.
What is?
I don't know.
That may be-
Is it upside down?
No, that's it.
But he's supposed to. The wings are supposed to go up, and they don't. Did I put them on backwards? Which means I built them upside down. I need advanced Lego.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you, Tom.
Are we done? What are all these extra pieces? It's like when I do.
Well, the green ones are the things to
The green
fire,
ones
so
are
they
the
give you extras because they know
bullets.
kids are gonna lose them, right?
The green ones go in the vacuum cleaner.
Put Kylo in the seat of this little.
With this lightsaber on.
But they give you extra stuff just on the premise of these
They
are
didn't
things you're
used
gonna
to.
fire or lose. Just these real weird tiny pieces.
All right.
There's our.
There
our
we
Lego
go.
Kylo. And he's-
Great work, Jill. Yeah, hold it a little lower. Bring it a little closer. Oh, there. Kylo already had a mishap.
Too much
Misadventure.
bourbon.
Kylo
Call
had
logins
too
and
much
Flynn.
buffalo trays.
Too much
So
buffalo
there's
trace.
our Kylo ship.
That's good.
The wings go up, and we can fire our little blasters.
And that's why you have extra pieces.
And that's
'cause
why they
those
give
are
you
gone.
extra pieces.
So is that it? Are we done?
We have baits.
I don't know. There's still like half a
We're
lot.
still half a.
We have
half a-
baits. We have bourbon. We have unboxed, and we have built.
We've done everything we promised to
covered
do.
4
Don't call us clickbait. Don't call us cheap clickbait again. We
Right.
did everything we told
You
you to
won't
do.
believe.
You won't believe. Give me some fingernails. No.
No. Not
My
much
channel's
fun.
not big enough to talk trash.
And remember, people, don't shoot Legos in each other's eyes.
Don't shoot Legos at other people's eyes.
Put your eye out. kid.
Have a great weekend. Again, like the video, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow morning at Epcot, where I'll be maybe investigating where Donald is.
Donde está Donald?
Maybe. I think the name of tomorrow's video is something like Imagining with Eric, but not Eric Idle. So we probably will go on pretty too
But
much.
neither Eric will remember it.
I'll remember it.
Intentionally forgetting.
Right. So thanks again for joining us on another Friday night. As promised, we're under an hour. So we'll
We
see
did
you
it.
maybe next Friday, or we'll at least see you tomorrow. So
Thank you, everybody.